3 weeks to the day until opening day at Camden Yards. Hard to believe that baseball season's already practically here, but really the action's been going on for almost a month down in Sarasota, Florida, and that's where we find Matt Weyrich from the Baltimore Sun. Matt, hey, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me, AJ.
Yeah, we've now gotten a look at pretty much every single one of the Orioles' projected starting pitchers this spring, and it's looking like this is the deepest, I don't know about the best, but definitely the deepest rotation of the Mike Elias era. What and who has impressed you out of this group of starting pitchers so far this spring?
Well, I'd have to say Shane Baz was probably the most impressive, just to see the sheer velocity that he came out of the gate with. He's obviously got great stuff, a deep arsenal that I think the Orioles are really jumping at the bit with, of trying to tinker with and get the most out of a guy who has had an up and down career to this point, but is a former top 100 prospect. But I also have to shout out Zach Eflin, who made his first start back from back surgery just yesterday, and his velocity was up across the board. He's able to tweak some of his mechanics this offseason now that he addressed a protruding disc in his back, and so far the results are really promising.
Matt, one guy who's caught everyone's eye here is a 2024 first-round pick. That's Vance Honeycutt, and today he proved that he doesn't hit a home run in every at-bat, even if he did in his first 4 this spring. Where does he project this year? Probably in the minors, of course, but what does his timeline look like moving forward?
Yeah, Honeycutt, 4 for 4 with 4 home runs to start the spring, came up and just settled for a measly single, but did make some good contact there, and obviously still perfect on the spring. It's been impressive for a guy who's coming off of really a difficult season in his first experience of the professional ranks, so certainly expect him to be at the middle to lower levels of the minor leagues. He was in high A last year where he really struggled with strikeouts. Whether they decide to put him back in high A or move him on to double A just to kind of keep his confidence up, we will see, but I think that might depend on how he looks in spring, because so far he's off to a great start.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, a few guys injured, of course. Andrew Kittredge, Jackson Holliday, Jordan Westberg, all three obviously huge pieces for this team, especially the latter two. But what's the latest on their timetable for return?
Yeah, Andrew Kittredge not looking like it's going to be anything serious, dealing with some shoulder inflammation. He said just the other day that he expects to be back in short order and even make an appearance or two before the spring is up. So he might begin the year on the injured list, but the Orioles are hopeful that it'll be a quick stint. As for the other guys, they are kind of incrementally working their way back right now. Holliday looks to be a bit ahead of Westberg at this point. Holliday planning to take some swings in the batting cages this week. Both guys have been out on the field doing defensive work. So Holliday, hopeful that it can only be a couple of weeks into the year. As for Jordan Westberg, May 1st, it looks like the target date, but really the Orioles won't know until they get a lot closer.
Matt Weyrich live in Sarasota from spring training with the Baltimore Sun. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, AJ.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.